Hey, it's Michael Saul with the Stock Market Trading Watch List for Friday, October 14th, 2011. It's going to be quick tonight. I'm just going to go over some of the indexes and some stocks real quick. We were down most of the day. We wound up finishing lower on the S&P at least. And it wasn't much of a pullback even at the lows. I mean, they looked like they didn't want to bring us down. All right, now after hours, Spain got downgraded, Google blew out. So, I mean, basically we're in the same position here. If we go higher, we're looking at this high. If we pull in, going to watch these moving averages. Okay, here's the NASDAQ 100, if I could ever type it correctly. Now, the NASDAQ 100 was a different story. NASDAQ 100 is actually trying to break out here above this last high and the level here in the 2300. So that's a good divergence. Now, volume was lower on both the NYSE and the NASDAQ. All right, so here's the NASDAQ volume just to show you. Okay, it was lighter on that as well. So it's split, right? I mean, lighter volume on the S&P is good because it was down, but then it tried to make a recovery, and then a lighter volume on the NASDAQ 100, which was up. I mean, that's not a good sign, all right? Or on the NASDAQ overall, and then we use the NASDAQ 100 for price. So Google blew out, so it's likely it's going to get a nice gap up, and the NASDAQ 100 will get a gap as well. Let's see if it holds. All right. Looking at the Russell real quick. Okay. Yeah, just not much. Right. Down small. But holding above the 50-day now, 3 days in a row above the 50. We'll see. Look at some sectors real quick. Here's the semiconductors with a nice day, up 2%. Can't be ignored, but let's see it get above those swing high rather in September. Okay, the banks, the financials got yoinked, down nearly 3% on the banks. The brokers down only 0.4%. What about insurance? I'm really looking at insurance that much, but here's the insurance. IUX down 1.19%. Okay, biotechs. Look at this nice little consolidation here. So it's gearing up for a move one way or the other. All right, a lot of people say no, it's gonna rip. Okay, and the bios don't lead, so even if they do get a push to the upside, it's not a big deal overall. They don't carry the weight that they did for that small time period. They used to actually. There used to be a time, I guess it was back in the early 2000s, where the bios would actually have a little influence on the market. I'm not saying that they don't count at all, but it's not like financials or tech, right? Okay, here's the healthcare index. So getting stopped at the 50-day for the second day. Here's the cyclicals. All right, down 0.9%, no big deal. Here's the XLB, down 1.4%, but closed well. All right, gold, GLD, got some rejection off the 20 EMA. Silver, also some rejection, but still sitting in these ranges. I mean, I know I'm going through them quick, but nothing really much to say here. All right, they're still staying in their ranges. Here's OIL, forming some sort of something here, right? I know that's pretty descriptive. OIH. Here's Apple. All right, Apple. If it decides to grace us with its presence here, okay, we have the Fibonacci retracement that was on the chart yesterday. I don't know what happened to it today, but you could see here that yesterday it stopped at the 78.6 and pulled in. Now we closed just above it here on Thursday. So if this gets any continuation up, watch for a retest of these highs, 422.86. Amazon, all right, pause day after the doji, All right, brings me to deck, which we were looking at also. Okay, wow, just nothing, no pulling. I mean, it could still be vulnerable until this high is taken out, which will put it back into an up move. But you know, I mean, that's still a reverse. Don't mind that, by the way. That was an old trigger. But this is some serious rejection there. So watch that. Here's Goldman. Not doing much. But Rim was looking like it could break. Now still in a consolidation. DG. Yeah. How about NLC? Been watching that one. Yeah, pulled in, but had a nice little recovery there. But Celgene. Where are you, Celgene? Come on, okay. Nice recovery also after that reversal candle. Google. All right, trading 594, sorry, 60 after hours. So it's going to put it up here into the 600, right under 600. And do a Fibonacci here. You can see this is key resistance right here. Right where we were trading after hours is key resistance. I know, it's a coincidence, but actually I'm wrong. Okay, there it is. So right here, yeah, right about where we were trading, 595 and change. Okay, it's not. It's nothing to do with charts, though. It's all about the dreams you have and the gut in your feel, right? Just ridiculous. But anyway, beautiful test up here if we open up into this. So it's an inflection point. There could be some fireworks around that level. Here's Baidu. Up after hours a little bit, but not a ton. But wow, what a reversal here. This was a textbook first kiss of the 200-day, boom, and now looks like a straight V here. And if it holds above where it's trading, the 136s, wow, that'll be something. Still has a serious gap at 138.27. All right, so that's it. Have a great weekend. Have a great trading day Friday. Get this week over with and see what the charts look like after Friday session. All right, like I said, have a great trading day Friday. I'll talk to everybody over the weekend.